Welcome to our Toolbox talk on excavations. In this Toolbox talk, I will be walking you through an introduction to excavations, the process of excavations, how to keep safe while excavating and how to keep others and the public safe, whilst also giving you an idea of the history of excavating. Construction excavations are an essential part of any construction project. They involve the removal of soil, rock, and other materials from the ground to create a foundation for a building or structure. Excavations can vary in size and complexity, from small trenches for utilities to large-scale excavations for foundations and basements. The process of excavating can vary depending on the specific project and the goals of the excavation, but in general, it involves the following steps. Surveying the site. Before excavation can begin, the site must be surveyed to determine the location of any existing structures or utilities that need to be avoided. This can involve using tools like ground-penetrating radar or magnetometers to locate buried objects. Marking the area. Once the site has been surveyed, the boundaries of the excavation area are marked with stakes or other markers to indicate where digging should begin. Removing topsoil. The first step in the actual excavation process is to remove the top layer of soil and vegetation to expose the underlying soil. Digging the hole. Excavators use heavy machinery like backhoes or bulldozers to dig the hole to the desired depth and shape. This process involves removing soil and rock from the ground and moving it to a designated location, such as a dump truck or spoil pile. Inspecting the excavation. As the excavation progresses, it is important to inspect the walls and floor of the hole to ensure that they are stable and free of any hazards, such as loose soil or rocks. Installing utilities or foundations. If the excavation is being done to install utilities or create a foundation, this step will involve laying pipes or pouring concrete to create a stable base for the structure. Backfilling. Once the utilities or foundation have been installed, the hole is backfilled with soil to cover the utilities or foundation and create a level surface. Overall, the process of excavating involves a lot of heavy machinery and careful planning to ensure that the excavation is carried out safely and efficiently. Operating an excavator can be a challenging and potentially dangerous task. However, with the right training, equipment, and safety measures in place, you can minimize the risks and stay safe on the job. First and foremost, it's important to wear proper personal protective equipment, PPE, when operating an excavator. This includes a hard hat, safety glasses or goggles, earplugs or earmuffs, high-visibility clothing, and steel-toed boots. This PPE will protect you from potential hazards such as falling objects, noise, and flying debris. Before operating the excavator, you should conduct a pre-start inspection to ensure that the equipment is in good working order. Check the hydraulic fluid levels, tires or tracks, controls, and safety features. If you notice any issues, report them to your supervisor and refrain from using the equipment until it has been repaired. When operating the excavator, be sure to use the machine's safety features, such as the seatbelt, rollover protection system, ROPS, and backup alarms. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for operating the equipment and never exceed its load or capacity limits. Keep a safe distance from any hazards, such as steep slopes, drop-offs, or underground utilities. Always know the location of other workers on the site and communicate with them via hand signals or two-way radios. Finally, when shutting down the excavator, be sure to secure the machine and lower the boom to the ground. Never leave the equipment unattended with the engine running. By following these safety guidelines, you can help ensure that your work on the excavator is productive and injury-free. Stay safe out there. Do you have an upcoming project, large or small, involving excavators? Remember to grab one of our permits to dig on our constructionphaseplan.com website. Excavators are powerful machines used for various construction and excavation tasks. They can pose a significant safety risk to workers and the public if not operated and managed correctly. Here are some tips for keeping workers and the public safe when near excavators. Training. Ensure that all workers are properly trained in the operation and maintenance of the excavator. They should also be trained on the potential hazards associated with excavator operation and the safety procedures to follow. Traffic management. When excavators are being used near public roads, it is important to have proper traffic management in place. This may include traffic cones, barriers, and signage to direct traffic around the work zone. Personal protective equipment. Workers should wear appropriate personal protective equipment, PPE, such as hard hats, High visibility vests, steel-toed boots, and gloves when working near the excavator. Communication. Clear communication is essential when working with an excavator. Operators should use hand signals or radios to communicate with other workers and ensure everyone is aware of what is happening. Barricades or fencing should be used to prevent unauthorized access to the work zone. This can help prevent pedestrians or other vehicles from entering the work zone and reduce the risk of accidents. Pre-operational inspection. The excavator should be inspected before use to ensure it is in good working condition. Any issues or malfunctions should be addressed before the machine is put into use. Safe operating distance. Workers and the public should maintain a safe distance from the excavator when it is in operation. The excavator's operator should be aware of their surroundings and ensure they have adequate visibility. Overall, the key to keeping workers and the public safe around excavators is to prioritize safety through proper training, communication, and the use of appropriate equipment and safety measures. Thank you for watching our Toolbox talk on excavations. For more information and content on health and safety, visit our websites for more information today.